Feel the fire, feel the speed. Push it harder, take the lead. Racing legends side by side. In the ultimate formula, we rise with pride. Raise the flag, let the engines chime. Ultimate formula, the finish line.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to UFRL Live from Dubai, round 5, tier 1. You all enjoy what's coming up tonight. So far we have a few people out on the outlaps at the moment. Parkour, Silk Stevens, or just that grandpa. No, Destroy Jack. It's not a great start for this. That's not a great start for him, unfortunately, so he'll be coming straight back in. Sorry, 1 second. So yeah, Destroy Jack will be coming straight back into the pits here. Parkour just starting off. Followed by Matty had already completed that 1:24. As Ivory goes faster on a 1:23. It's going back to Parkour, which has started our first lap. We have Parkour on a flying lap now, as Woody and Viking Fox have both put in a 1:23.8. Woody pipping him by a very small amount there. Here we go. Parkour said just going around into the final sector. Salty Stevens is coming around to complete his final lap. First lap, sorry, and he goes into P2 with a 1:23.6. Still Ivy in the Mercedes. in P1 at the moment. Let's see, Parkour just coming round to the final corner now, as she puts in, a little wobble there, and she puts in a respected 124.2, puts a 6th for the moment. Kennedy flying round in sector 2 at the moment. Baker Game still in the pit. Rusted Bolt just finishing again, a little slide out the corner there, and a 124.7. Let's see. Kennedy just coming round the last few corners now. Reduce game volume yet. 2 seconds. And I hope that helps. Kennedy just moving out of the way there. Baker Gaming on his outlap. Mercs Wizard destroyed Jack. Jack is now coming out for his first lap after an unfortunate accident in the first. As Mr. Poems does a 123.2 in the McLaren, looking very fast up there. And who have we got here? We got Rusted Bolt, who's on an in lap. So Stevens, Baker Game on an out lap. That's Silky Stevens going for a second run now. Let's hit second 2 time here. Nicely into the out of the hairpin there, sorry. Comes down through sector 2's up, 0.2 up in sector 2. Looking very nice right now. Will it be enough to challenge 4P1? We will definitely find out. Mr. P on rails, yes, well, he flew around that track. He's already. But Silky is coming round the final few corners. Is he going to have a nice quick exit? It's nice exit there. Slots into stays P3. Stays P3 at the moment. Track. Let's see what Drac is up to. Drac 17.4 for the first sector. Hopefully he can get his McLaren on the front row as well with Mr. P. Into this funny chicane. I always have trouble with this one. Can't get the exit on it, but Destroyer Jack doesn't look like he's had any issue with that one. And as he comes into the end of sector 2, it's 52.8. Honestly can't tell if that's faster or slower, as he has no other lap to compare to. See how Wizard's getting on. Wizard's just coming through sector 1 now. On a 17.4. Mercs in sector 3 now. Does have a bit of traffic in front of him. I think he might be okay with it. As Aston appears to get out of the way. Very nicely done. And here we have Mercs coming through the final few corners here. Around the final bend. Saving battery. 124.1. Puts him in 8th. Let's see, we got in front Wizard, Destroyer Jack. On a fast lap now, I assume. It's Ivy, a 123.0. Sorry, Ivy, I did not even see you on a lap there. That is a fantastic lap, I've got to be honest with you. Viking. Not sure if he was up or down, but We'll just have to see how he gets on for these final few corners. And does look quite tidy. Bit. So, are we going to have rack? Is he coming in for the pits now, or is he going to go around again? He's moving out of the way for the Red Bull, who's starting his flying lap. Luke is out on his flying lap. Let's have a look who else. We've got Merckx who's going into the pits. Simon, he's up in sector 2. 0.1 up in sector 2. Doing quite nice. He's getting a nice little toe from the Red Bull here. It's very cheeky. But if it's there, why not take it? Let's see how he gets on through the final sectors here. I was finding this one a little bit trickier. Left and right. This left here, these double left-hander here is very tricky, I find. But he comes out of it very nicely. And let's see where he puts himself. 120, 123.4, puts himself in P3 at the moment. What a lap that was. Let's see who we got out. Mr. Cohen. He's quite fast, sector 1. He's still down on Ivy's time. Stay with him for the moment. As he runs down through the long straight of sector 2. Hits his braking. How he pops. And the rundown DRS is open. Battery deployed. How will he get on? And he's... Whoa, it's close at the top now. 0.8 faster than Ivy. 0.08 faster, sorry. This is going to be a very, very close time to Ivy, I believe, here. As he comes out into the last 2 corners here. Quick right and then a harsh braking on there. Accelerate out of the final corner. And he goes into P2 at 122.9. What an effort that was. Absolutely amazing. So, Mr. P, with 5 minutes remaining in qualifying, has P1. The rusted bolt. I think he must be on an in lap. Frog Massey. Or Morg Massey. Sorry. He is on a quick run. He's on a fast lap. How fast is he going to be? Let's see what happens as he comes through the end of sector 2. And he's 0.2 up. Great effort. Keep it going through the final sector. That should see him jump up into 123 for sure. Let's see how we go. Last few corners. Coming up to the fast right-hander. Followed by a very hot, harsh braking right-hander again onto the home straight. Across the start-finish line. He will go. He will stay P8, but he will go P6, but he improves his time as well. 123.7. You can't complain with that too much. Very, very good effort. As Viking Fox is on a push lap. Nothing really indifferent with his time for his first time. From his first lap, sorry. Let's see Viking Fox coming through the end of sector 2. He's 0.2 up on his time. 0.2 up. That we could be looking at him pushing into P6, P5 here. 3 minutes to go. And Viking Fox is on a pretty decent lap. Round the final few corners again. Onto the start-finish straight. And Viking Fox puts himself into P5 with a 1:23.5. Great lap again from Viking Fox. But is Ivy going to be able to challenge Mr. P for P1? As these two, I've got, looking at it, they look like they're in a league of their own with each other, really. Simon is the closest one challenging. He's 4/10 behind Ivy, nearly half a second behind Mr. Poem, as Ivy comes down to the end of sector 2. He's 0.1 up on his time. This is going to be a very close one between him and Mr. P. And I honestly couldn't call it. I honestly don't know. I mean, they're both very quick. I mean, well, they're all very quick drivers. But Ivy and Mr. P are definitely battling out for pole here now. Coming round the final corner. And he goes P2, a 1:22.8. That is an absolute fantastic lap. And Mr. Poem is on his outlap now. So he will have seen this and he will want that pole position back. Wow, what a lap. Let's have a gap to the leader. There we go. Let's have a look. There we go. Half a second between Simon and Ivy. And 0.065 between Ivy and Mr. Poem. I mean, can you get any closer than that? Viking Fox comes into the pit. Rusted Bolt is out on a fast lap. 1 second up on his previous fastest lap. I do apologise, no he wasn't. 0.1 up. As he comes into sector 2 now. As Destroyer Jack brings the other McLaren up into P3. So we have at the moment a Mercedes, McLaren, and a Williams in the first 2 rows of the grid. Rusted Bolt coming through to the end of sector 2 now. He is looking good. He's nearly half a second up on his time. So it's looking pretty nice for him. And that is it. Everybody is out as we go on a flying lap. Let's see what Mr. Poem is doing here. Coming through sector 2 now. DRS battery open on as he comes down through the end of sector 2. He's down on his time. What can he do? Rusted Bolt has just put in a fantastic effort here. P3 at the moment, 0.3 down on Ivy. Let's quickly nip back to Mr. P. Can he do anything? He needs. Oh no, he's lost it in the corner. Oh no. Let's see what the Ferrari Williams was doing there. Coming around the last corner here. And he 1:24.1. He stays in P14 at the moment. Luke is, I think, no, he's just done. And Stevens, he's pretty close on time. Coming around the last corner now, gets the power down. Oh, it's a little twitch. He was just having a bit of fun there. He must have known. So there you have it. End of qualifying. And we have Ivy with a fantastic 1:22.8, followed by Mr. Poem, who's 0.065 behind him, followed by Rusted Bolt, Simon in the Williams, Destroyer Jack with the other McLaren in P5, Silky Stevens P6, Viking Fox P7, Morg Massey P8, Parkour in the Haas in P9, Kennedy in P10, Woody 11, Merckx in P12, Stephen Luke P13, Wizard Rex in P14, and I'll get the rest in a second. So we have confirmation of the qualifying results. Ivy, Mr. P, Rusted Bolt, Simon, your first 2 rows of the grid, followed by Destroyer Jack in 5th, Silky Stevens 6th, Viking Fox 7th, Morg Massey 8th, Parkour 9th, Kennedy 10th, Woody P11, Merckx P12, Luke 13th, Wizard Rex 14th, Salty Stevens 15th, Baker Gaming P16. Now we have a 5-minute break, so we shall be back at 20:35, I believe. Thank you.
An engine's thunder in our veins. Victory flows through the chains. We are the strong, the fearless breed. Ultimate racers, we were born to lead. Up onto the lane. Feel the fire, feel the speed. Push it hard and take the lead. Push it hard and take the lead. Push it hard and take the lead. Leaders burning, hearts collide. You are born to rule the ride. Raise the flag, it's victory time. Ultimate formula, the finish line. victory flows through the chains. We are the strong, the fearless breed. Ultimate racers, we were born to lead. Up onto the lane. Feel the fire, feel the speed. Push it hard and take the lead. Push it hard and take the lead. Push it hard and take the lead. Leaders burning, hearts collide. You are brought to rule this line. Raise the flag, it's victory time. Ultimate formula, the finish line.
And welcome back. We should be starting up very shortly. Standing so far, our deck is leading the the drivers at the moment with 107 points, followed by Mr. P in P2 and 79, and Mercs P in third, with 73 points, followed by Bad Boy in 71 in fourth. And here we go. 1 red light, 2 red lights, 3, 4, 5. And we are go in Abu Dhabi. Ivy looks to get off the line very nicely. Mr. P cutting across. Oh, there's a little contact at the back there. And there was that Ferrari going slow, a Wizard. Must have had some contact there. And we have into the headwind. We have Ivy leading from Mr. P, followed by Simon, Destroy Jack, Silky Stevens, Morg Massey, Kennedy going past Rusted Bolt. Watch Ivy into the chicane here. Let's get everything else up. Let's see what we've got. We've got tires. Position changes there. We have Salty Stevens, boy knockout with. Nope, let's take that one back. Salty Stevens with 4 places, no, 3 places. Him and Woody are having a nice little battle here. Let's go back to join them. There's Woody round the outside. Oh, Salty Stevens, hold on to that place. Rusted Bolt is down 5 places. Not the greatest start, but I'm sure he will come back through and challenge for the top. Kennedy up 4 places. Destroy Jack up 2. So we have Mercedes, McLaren for the top 3 at the moment. Destroy Jack has jumped up 2 places from the start. Great first lap for him. Simon has stayed in the same position. He seems to a little gap between him and himself and Stevens. But he does have DRS. He is in that window. As we see Morg Massey and Kennedy going past Stevens, do apologise. Kennedy up 5 places in 2 laps. Well, 1.5 laps so far. We have going on back here. We have a little tussle back here between Rusted Bolt and Morg Massey. Viking Fox P9 going on the inside of Morg Massey. Is he going to be able to hold it round the outside? Little touch, and he has to surrender that position. Hold fire for the moment. Maybe get a run on him down the main pit straight. So, as you see, right behind Morg Massey here. Destroy Jack with the fastest lap at the moment. Is a nice little tussle of cars behind Morg Massey here. Viking Fox. Mercs having a look at Viking, not anything happening with it yet. Morg Massey, Viking Fox goes on the inside. Oh my goodness, through on the inside into the fast corner there. So he will now probably be under pressure from Mercs behind him, as Viking won't have any DRS here. So Mercs, you're probably looking to get past, as Woody is also right behind Mercs. Mercs just into chicane here. And DRS is open as Salty Steven and Parkour trading places. Let's quickly bid it back up to here again. Viking Fox has held on to that position. And looks to hold it for the rest of this lap. Stay. And let's have a look at the tyre situation. So we have top 5 on mediums. Silky Steven and Russell Bolt are both on hards, as is Viva and Baker Gaming, and everybody else seems to be on mediums at the moment. So Viking, Baker Gaming, Viva, Rusty Bolt and Stevenson look to be going for a long first stint. Hopefully it'll work out for them. Hopefully no safety cars so they don't cause any problems there. As we have Mr. Poem still within DRS of Ivy down the first stretch of DRS. Gotta be honest, I don't know, Simon goes past Destroyer Jack. Will Jack come back at him down the next DRS zone? Or will he have it? He should have it. It's open. He will go straight after Simon. He's almost pushing him round. Goes past him again into the corner there as Kennedy and Silky Steven and Rusty Bolt all tussling with each other there. Rusty Bolt is holding on Stevens down to 7th now. Rusty Bolt looks to be pushing Kennedy around again. What would he do? Will he just hold fire until pit straight there? Fox again. Will anything come on this straight? Fuel seems to be settling down a bit now. Rusty Bolt is still behind Kennedy, who's dropped 3 seconds now behind Simon. Simon, who is still chasing Drac. Only half a second between them, but he does have DRS. We have a yellow flag. We have a Ferrari who has spun. It's Wizard. I'm not sure what happened to him. Was there any contact between him and anybody else? Boy Knockout chasing Luke, chasing Black Panther. Again, Bolt and Stevens trading places. Is right behind them as well. Destroyer Jack trying to get past Simon here. Not working out for him in that particular moment, but Simon does look like he's charging his battery up, so maybe Drac saves some, and hopefully he'll be able to get him at the next pit straight, or maybe he'll wait until the DRS zone. Simon, he's sliding out of the final corner there. Mr. Poem and Ivy are still chasing. Mr. Poem is still chasing Ivy. Ivy looks to have everything covered with Mr. P at the moment, so hopefully that Mr. P will stay in the DRS zone and be able to do something with that. Now, Destroyer Jack chasing Simon again. Is he going to make a move into the first chicane here? Yeah, yes, he will. Clean down to the outside. Nice and comfortable. But Simon will now have DRS coming out of the corner. Has Destroyer Jack saved up enough battery to pull away enough to hold on to this position for the time being? As Russell Bolt, Stevens and Kennedy are still going. 6 laps they've been together and they've traded every single lap here. We have Silky down the inside. No, Rusty Bolt holds out for the time being. Stay with this battle for a little while. As Merckx is right behind them, as is Viking Fox and Woody alongside them. So we have nice for five-way battle now for P5. Sorry. Stephen Luke has a 3-second time penalty. Bolt very excited back end there coming out of the final corner. Just follow Kennedy here. Viking Fox is right up behind Kennedy again. Behind Merck, sorry. As Woody is also right behind Viking Fox. This is great racing from all of them, to be fair. And they're all going to have the ice. It's going to be a nice train. But is anybody going to be able to make something from this? Rusty Bolt and Stevens again, trading places. Rusty Bolt will now have the second DRS part. Will he be able to get straight past? And back into 5th place. And I don't want to come away from this battle. There we go, Rusty Bolt round the outside. Both on the hard tyres, remember. So don't want to be doing too much damage to their tyres at the moment. But Rusty Bolt again round the outside. And back into 5th place. Simon is dropping back from Destroyer Jack now. As Destroyer Jack saved up enough battery to bring himself out of DRS from Simon. Has he got enough pace to do this? As Kennedy comes into the pit, assuming he's going to be going onto the hard tyres now. Black Panther also pits. Morg Massey is pitting. Let's go with Stephen Luke here. He has Boy Knockout right behind him. Kind of feel that Boy Knockout will get down the main straight with the help of DRS, as Mr. P is now half a second behind Ivy. Did Ivy have a mistake coming out of the head? 9/10 of a second ahead of him. Oh, Mr. P is still chasing him down as Boy Knockout and Stephen Luke. They are trading. Boy Knockout does have the position at the moment, but against Luke has DRS coming down the long left-hander. Goes on the inside. And is he going to make that stick? It looks like Boy Knockout holding around the outside, holding on nicely. There. Boy Knockout does hold that position very nicely. Stephen Luke will have to wait. Position as Mr. P comes into the pits. He's on lap number 9. He will be on. Looked like he got held up a little bit there. It looked like he was stationary for a little bit longer. As parkour will go into 8th position. Quick look at the pits now, see who has pitted. We only have Mr. P, Merckx, Kennedy, and Black Panther, and More Massey who have stopped. Everybody else is still continuing on their way. We'll come back to that. Let's have a look at the position change again. So as you can see, Destroyer Jack, he's in P2, he's up 3 places. Simon's up 1 at the moment. Still Stevens up 2. Rossi Bolt has lost 2 positions. Viking Fox said was up 1 position, but I'm sure he was in 6th place to start. Look, as Woody is right behind him. Woody right behind Viking Fox, coming through the last few sectors, last few corners. I apologise. Destroyer Jack has Simon for company. Are either these going to pit? Nope. Still going round. Anybody else thinking to pit now? Ivy has a comfortable 6.5 second lead now. Obviously, Viking Fox now comes into the pit. Parkour, Stevens. Boy Knockout continues round on these mediums. And Mr. P on the hards. So How far is Mr. P behind? Mr. P is behind, 19 seconds behind Ivy at the moment. If he can get past Boy Knockout, which he will do, and look like very easy work to do it. So it's Mr. P is getting these tyres up and heated nicely. Straight back round. Part of the Ivy, I'd probably look in the pit as well, because I think Mr. P on this pace is going to be going into the lead. So look what Ivy's doing. Coming around the final few corners now. Will they pit? No, they're going round again. So I feel like they should have pitted. I'm not sure they're going to have the gap to Mr. P to get out, come in and get out in front of him. So this could that be a mistake, or does he know and feel more comfortable on the hard tyres to be able to stay out long on the mediums, come into the hards, and then just absolutely bury it? We shall see. As Parkour leave just got past on Baker Gaming there. Baker Gaming comes into the pit. And get rid of those hards, Parkour mediums for the rest of the race. Sure. Probably going to be a for him. Oh, he's changing his wing as well. Which I didn't see where he got the damage from. That will not have helped his chances. But maybe with a new set of mediums he can pull himself back into contention with the other drivers. Okay, so Ivy in P1. Will they be coming into pit? No, they're still going round again. Maybe their tyres are a lot healthier than everybody else thinks. As Parkour picks up a 3-second time penalty. Destroyed Jack now comes in the pits. Carries on. 8 seconds behind Ivy with Silky Stevens right behind him. Let's go back to Liverpool there. So Silky Stevens, Rusted Bolt, and Simon all in contention for P3, all challenging for P3 at the moment. Who will blink first and pit out of those three? There's not really sure. Silky should be getting past Simon here, but will Rusted Bolt also get past him? Going down the inside, and he does also get past Simon down 2 places, but then as we come into the next DRS zone, Stevens will not have DRS, saving battery as well. As Rusted Bolt is too far away to come past him. How's Mr. P doing now? He's in P5. 5 seconds behind Simon. Simon, Bolt and Stevens do still have to pit, as does Ivy. And I think they might be coming into the pit now. Here they come into the pit. So where is Mr. P? He's coming round. Final few corners out. He will definitely take vision. P1 at the moment. Mr. P, sorry, does come out ahead of Ivy. So Mr. P is looking at leading the race as of the moment, because Rusted Bolt and Stevens have yet to pit. So we'll have to see what happens now. He comes out Ivy in P5. He is behind Woody, but does have a 4-second gap to Woody, who's also trailing Mr. P by 3 seconds. picked up 3 second penalty as well. Kennedy chasing Ivy. Is Ivy going to hold on to the position? Rusted Bolt is right behind Stevens. These two are still continuing. Lap 14 now. These two haven't pitted yet as Woody now comes into the pits. So Mr. P in P3 at the moment. Ivy is P4. See Merckx challenging on Kennedy. Not too far away. He will get DRS into the long straight. Will he be able to do anything with Black Panther? Looks like he's also got himself within DRS range of Merckx. What will happen with these three? As Merckx opens his DRS, Kennedy is trying to break the toe any way he can. Merckx thinking about it, and he just holds off for this moment. He'll go into this next straight now. He will go flat out. He will want to get past Kennedy now. He has been burning. He's trying everything to get past. He goes on the inside. Hard tyres through on the inside. Kennedy has to surrender that position for the time being. As Black Panther follows them, he's watching this. He's thinking maybe if they come together, I'm going to have something here. Let's see what happens. Destroyer Jack is closing down on Black Panther as well. As Viking Fox sitting there ninth. He's looking comfortable as Ivy puts in the fastest lap of the race. He is now 5 seconds behind Mr. P. So Mr. P is also almost within DRS range of Stevens as well. I believe they are still yet to pit Bolt and Stevens. Just have a... So yeah, Stevens and Bolt, the only two left to pit, staying out there. 15 laps, they're both on hard. They are both on hards. There's Russell Bolt. Mr. P surely must get past Stevens here. Or will he hold off? Will he have enough room? Will he have enough run to get down there? No, unfortunately he won't. So, as things stands, Mr. P is in net P1 as Stevens and Bolt have not pitted yet. Ivy is net P2. I'm not sure where Rusted Bolt and Stevens will come out if they pit now. It's still going round. Rusted Bolt's still going round, and I believe Stevens is pitting. Stevens had enough of those hards. He will come into the pit now. Where will he come out afterwards? Ivy will get past him. Pretty sure Merckx, Black Panther, Kennedy, Destroyer Jack. He's tumbling down the order here. Just down into 10th now. Will he get out ahead of Salty or Parkour? I don't think they will. Nope. Unfortunately, he will now come out in P12. Nice little gap for him to come into, warm up his tyres, and then hopefully close down Parkour and Stevens. And then up to Simon in P9. So, Parkour and Black Panther and Merckx are trading places here. Black Panther does go ahead into P4 at the moment. Ivy now 2 seconds off, 2.5 seconds off Mr. P's in P2. Stevens, oh no, he's picked up a 3-second penalty here. That will not help Silky Stevens, that is. That will not help his chances. Rusted Bolt. Mr. P has got past Rusted Bolt. How long will it take for Ivy to get past him? It's only 1.5 seconds behind him at the moment. So fingers crossed he'll get it done this lap. Hopefully gets the DRS zone in the first DRS stretch. Rusty Bolt, will he hold on to the DRS zone? The DRS to at least have a chance of staying ahead. As Ivy, will they have DRS? I don't think they will. I think they just missed out. Rusty Bolt will have DRS. Not sure if he'll want to try and get past Mr. P. Not sure he'll be able to. I'm not sure he'd want to. We'll see what happens. He's right behind him now. He will have DRS into the next zone, as will Ivy, who has caught him up with no DRS as well. So we are now watching Bolt. Ivy coming from behind Bolt. He's looking round the outside. Will he be able to hold it? He has newer tyres. Ivy is past him. So now we have Mr. P leading Ivy 0.6 of a second between them now. Destroyer Jack, Rusty Bolt in P3. Will he see that as an opportunity now? He thinks he must come into the pits. He does. So Rusty Bolt now pits. So Destroyer Jack will come back up into P3. But what will be the outcome between these two? We have just over 12 laps remaining. Destroyer Jack is now in P3. Ivy P2, Mr. Poem. This is going to be a fight all the way to the end, we hope. Yes. Ivy now charging his battery, released the battery, opening his battery, opening DRS. Mr. P is trying to break the toe. We have yellow flags, we have a spin, I think it's Woody. Yep. Unfortunately, Woody has had an issue. He has spun. No safety car. That will be a new wing for him, unfortunately. Not sure what happened there. We have Kennedy, who has done 2 stops. So it's going to be a bit of a weekend for him. Oh, bit of a night for him, sorry. Kennedy does get past Wizard Rex. Simon and Viking are trading places. It's all happening now again. If we look at Viking now, right behind Simon. He's bumping over the curb there. He wants to get past him. So as things stand, we have McLaren in P1. We have a Mercedes in P1. McLaren's in P2 as Mr. Poem is pitting. He's gone on to another set of hards? Not sure. He might have had, surely. But we will see what he does now as he comes out on fresh hard tyres. He will fit just behind Salty Stevens, but just ahead of Rusted Bolt. Mr. P will be hoping that he does have DRS. He should have DRS to help him down the straight. Maybe he'll put on a challenge on Salty Stevens. We'll see what happens. So, as Woody picks up a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane and does retire. Unfortunately, whatever happens to him, if he had contact with anybody else, but he's just not happy with the rest of that. And so has retired from the race. Very unfortunate for him there. You see Mr. P coming past Salty Stevens quite comfortably there. And as things stand, you would say that Ivy does seem to have it under control. Salty Stevens looking to defend past Rusty Bolt, but unfortunately Rusty Bolt does get past him as well. So Salty Stevens, he will be chasing Simon down. Pit straight here. And Simon and Viking Fox also, as Black Panther has now pitted as Rusty Bolt sets the fastest lap. There we have Ivy 8 seconds ahead of Destroyer Jack in P2. who has Mercs for company right behind him. Viking Fox sitting nicely in P4, but does have Simon and Silky Stevens right behind him. Kind of think that Simon should get past him and maybe Stevens, but has Viking saved enough battery to get through the first DRS? And he does. He holds them both off. Will he have enough to hold them both through the second section of DRS? Does pull away from Simon to start with, but you have to think Simon. Oh, Stevens is going through the outside of both of them. Absolutely brilliant racing there, round the outside of both Fox and Simon, as Fox is not happy with that pass and he wants to get back past again. So we have Mercs in P3 chasing down Destroyer Drac, sorry. Will he be able to hold on to DRS? He's out of the DRS at the moment. Is he saving up enough battery to pull himself back in, as Simon and Mr. P and Rusty Bolt and Viking Fox is pitted? That's why they've moved up in 3 places there. So will Ivy have to pit again? It seems that everybody seems to be doing another stop. Will they try and stay out for the rest of the race? Will they see what Jack does? He has pulled away from Mercs now. So it seems that they might have Mercs under control. Simon and Mr. P trading places both of DRS. What will Mr. P do now? Will he go up there? Silky Stevens in P4 now. As I'm informed that the track is a 1-stop and a 2-stop. There's not a lot of time difference between them. Thank you very much for that, deck. As Mr. P is going round the outside, a little bump there. I'm not quite sure if that was moving on the braking, but he's still holding round the outside. He does! Round the outside. He slots himself back up into P4. Will he go on now to chase down Mercs? Silky Stevens. He will want to catch up to Mr. P, surely, as will Rusted Bolt, who is there sitting. But Silky Stevens does have a penalty. I believe it's only 3 seconds, as Black Panther puts in the fastest lap of the race, and Stephen Luke picks up a 3-second time penalty. So, as Ivy is now 9 seconds ahead of Destroyer Drac, 2 seconds ahead of her, so he has pulled out from there. Mr. P is charging down on Mercs now. It was 4.5 seconds, is now just over 4 seconds. So we can see different strats. Busted is trying the 1-stop. He's about to be 3. Well, if he is going for the 1-stop, it is looking close. And how will his tyres be though? Surely. I can't remember what that he pitted on, but he is going round the outside of Silky. Will he be able to hold beautiful racing, no contact? Wonderful pass there, absolutely wonderful. Oh, up into P5 now. So, Mr. P probably looking if Destroyer Jack and Mercs pit again. Don't think they will though, so will they be able to hold him off? Will anybody be able to catch Ivy, who, apart from when him and Mr. P were battling each other, has had it pretty comfortable since. So, go back to Destroyer Jack, who Mercs is pretty much set at 2.9 seconds behind. Mr. Cone is closing down on Mercs, as Rusted Bolt and Stevens are still backing out with Simon. Black Panther 5 seconds further down the road. Kennedy over 4 seconds. And Stevens, Parkour, Massey, Wizard, and Luke, who will have DRS. Will he be able to do anything with that? Will he be able to get past Wizard? We shall see. We'll follow them for a short while round. As Mr. P is now within half a second of Merckx. As Parkour picks up a 3-second time penalty as Luke gets past Wizard. Look quite comfortable from where I'm sitting here. Back up to the top. Destroy Drac as Ivy has pulled out another second on Drac. So I believe Ivy, I don't see any reason for them to pit now with a little over 5 laps to go. Mr. P now up into P3. Will he be able to chase down Drac? 4 seconds in front. Will he be able to chase him down and have a go at getting into P2? And Boy Knockout comes into the pits. And we are going to watch Merckx chasing down Mr. P. I think Mr. P might hold him into this corner as Simon and Stevens now trading again. Stevens just dropping down 1 place. Will they be able to hold in the DRS zone and get Simon down the next long straight with the DRS? Or will he be able to do that before if he has enough battery saved up? They both look like they're saving battery at the moment. So maybe they'll just wait as Merckx does come into the pit now. Rusted Bolt back up into P4. Kennedy with a 3-second warning, 3-second time penalty as well. And we have Ivy in P1, looking pretty comfortable. Drac P2, but Mr. P surely will be chasing him down and will want that P2 back. Bolt sitting in P4. I think he will be right for P4 unless Simon or Silver Stevens start working together and use DRS to chase him down. I'm not sure that they will want to do that. But Stevens is all over the back of Simon here. Have DRS, he'll be burning the battery now. DRS is wide open. Will he be able to get it? Simon is harvesting. He's saving. He hasn't got enough battery to defend. Will Stevens get past him? He hasn't got enough to get past Simon into the hairpin turn there. And Simon holds on to that P6 for another... into that P5 for another day. But Silky Stevens is hunting him down. He wants to finish in P5. He wants track position. He wants to finish on track P5. Despite the time penalty, he wants to finish ahead of Simon. He wants to finish ahead of that Williams. He doesn't like the look of it. He wants to be in front of it. Doesn't like the back of that one. As Mr. P is now right up behind Destroyer Jack. I mean, those 2 seconds were gone in an instant. Not even 1 lap went past before he was already right on the back of him. I have to say that I think Mr. P will be going straight past him. Will there be a bit of team orders here? Will Drac allow him to go? Will they then try and work together to try and close down on Ivy? 12 seconds is a hell of a gap to pull down in just over 4 laps. Maybe it can happen. Ivy could make a mistake. He has been having a very comfortable race since Mr. P came into the pits, and his tyres will be getting old. Mr. P does have fresh hard tyres, but I just don't think Destroyer's Jack tyres will hold and help Mr. P with DRS as well. I think Mr. P will come out of that as Stevens and Simon side by side round the long left-hander there, as Black Panther does join them. He's now right on the back of Stevens. Will the Williams work together and help Panther get past Stevens and be a Williams 5 and 6 on track as Black Panther does look like he's going around the inside. Down the inside, sorry. He doesn't have it there. We'll stay with these now. How long has Ivy been on the hards? We will find out. He's been on hards 14 laps and Drax on 15. I'm not sure that Mr. P can do anything about that. I think Ivy will be able to hold out with those tyres. Boy Knockout is on a set of softs for the last few laps. He will close down on Steve and Luke. Ivy's okay, yes. I think he's fairly comfortable with those laps, with the last few laps. Baker gaining 3 second time penalty as well. Stay with this one I do apologise, Panther has got past Stevens. And all of that, trying to work out whose tyres have done, how long people have had tyres for. Black Panther has also now gone past Simon. Will Simon help Black Panther by holding up Stevens, or will they both work together to make sure they both stay ahead of Stevens? So we have, coming into the final few laps, Mercedes, McLaren, Haas, 2 Williams in 5th and 6th, Aston in 7th, a Red Bull in 8th, a Kick in 9th, and a Red Bull Racing in P10. I think it's safe to say that I don't want to be a commentator's curse here, but Ivy looks fairly comfortable coming into the last few laps. Will Stevens unfortunately dropped away. He's out of the 1 second window for the DRS. So will Simon and Black Panther have a go at each other now, or will they just hold fire, bring the cars home together? As Merckx is within 1 second of Kennedy, will he be able to get himself up a position on track? He will get the position back from Kennedy at the end of the race, but he'd much prefer to do that on track. So said it was a toss-up between the 2 and the 1 stop. I think it's just confirmed that 1 stop is faster. It certainly looks like it. If you can definitely look after your tyres, Deck, I would definitely say the 1 stop is a lot better. But as on track, the Bolt has got past track. So that's the. You did say it was a net P3. I believe you said that earlier. And he is now in P3. So, will he be able to get Mr. P on the final lap? As we watch Ivy just, I mean, he could have a cup of tea if he really wanted to. Just having a nice, cool, calm race now. Bringing the car home the last few corners, or last. And we've got Bastard Bolt. Will he be able to catch Mr. P? Will he be able to break 2 seconds down? I don't think he will. So I think we'll be looking at Mercedes, McLaren, Haas for top 3, unless something drastic happens to Ivy. But I think that might be your top 3. As Simon is within DRS or Black Panther, will they challenge them, or will they just bring it home? It's safe to say they're going to bring it home. I think they are going to settle for the position they are. We've got Luke and Maud Massey and Boy Knockout challenging for 13th position at the moment. We'll stay with them for a little while. But we will now join Ivy as they come round the final corner to pick up a fantastic victory here at Abu Dhabi. Him and Poem, Mr. Poem, had a great opening battle between each other, but once Mr. P pitted again, Ivy had looked very comfortable in P1 as Mr. P does pick up P2. Rusty Bolt comes across in P3. Destroyer Jack holds on to P4. Black Panther and Simon 5th and 6th respectively. Merckx will 7th. Stevens in 8th. Viking Fox picks up 9th. Kennedy drops down to 10th. And we've got Salty Stevens come across the line for 11th. parkour should hold on. I don't know how many she had. I think she should. All right. No. Morgan Massey does go through, as Wizard Rex does as well. Boy knockout in P15. Stephen Luke in 16th. Viva crossing line 17th, and Bakey Gaming, who is a stand-in for Tier 1 today, picking up the P18 position today as Woody dropped at a DNF. He had to retire in the pits, unfortunately. But there you have it. Ivy with your race win today. And what a race it was. So, just quickly, we will hopefully get the results up again. Oh no, there's a podium. Doing a little jig on there. Absolutely wonderful driving from everybody today. Mercedes will be very happy with that result. As will Ivy. Champagne spraying everywhere. Celebration has begun for them, and Mercedes and Ivy will party long into the night. And as we now have a look at the final race results, hopefully. And there we go. So race winner, we have Ivy. But no, I didn't even manage to see any of that. If anybody did manage to see any of that, it would be just let us know. I think I know Ivy obviously won. I couldn't see who picked up the other 3 awards there. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And we will have a look at the calendar to see where they are racing next. Calendar Tier 1. Next Monday, we will be in Silverstone for the next Tier 1 race. Tomorrow, we do have a Tier 2 race, and that is in Austria. So please do join us then for qualifying and the race. Thank you very much for listening, and we hope you all had a wonderful time, and please join us again. Bye-bye.